Hello Libra, and welcome to Coleman Tarot. My name is A.T. Coleman, and this is going to be your reading for the month of April. I do have a microphone, so I'm going to be using that next month and see if it see how that goes. I'm not technically savvy, so I'm trying to sync up like the sound and the the picture, but so far I'm not good enough at it to feel confident to do it. Okay, here you have the Emperor. Awesome. This is excellent. And now I'm going to give you the rest of your cards. That one. Okay. Looking good. Very strong so far. Perfect luck. Excellent. Wow. This is turning out to be a really good month so far. Nice. Okay. This is what we have for you. This is going to be your pathway. This is going to be the stuff you're meeting along the way. This is what's helping or hindering you. This is your obstacle. This is your outcome. And this is what's hidden from you. Okay? So, right off the bat, we have the Emperor. And the Emperor is the universe giving you resources and things that you need. The Emperor is a wonderful card. It's saying that you're going to have, you're going to be given resources from the universe. You're going to be giving opportunities and resources. So that's wonderful. Then you have over here things you're meeting along the way. This is the Temperance card. And this card is about taking things and fitting them into your life. This is like your life, and these are different elements, and you're making them fit together effortlessly. You see how beautiful she looks? She's got her hair done and her dress and everything like that. And she's in good shape, and she's really, you know, she's all put together really well. But the thing is, this kind of thing doesn't just happen overnight. She has to work hard to look like this. And she has to work hard to make things work in her life, to make things work together, to make different elements of her life work together. So you're going to be really good at balancing things, and you're going to be really good at making things fit together in your life. You're going to be very disciplined. Okay? So that's good. It's good. You're going to be really working hard. Okay? And this card over here is the Six of Pentacles, and this card is about an organization giving you money. So it might be about taxes. It might be about getting a bonus. It might be someone that you... It's not usually a person. It's usually like an organization. It's usually like a business. Some kind of business giving you money. And it's enough money that you can trickle down to these guys over here. So she's getting the money, and then she's then spending it over here. It's going to be enough money that you can spend it so that other people can also benefit from this money that you're getting. So this is excellent. Look at this. You got the Emperor, the money, and the luck right here. And it's because of you being disciplined. And it's because of you getting off your duff and getting stuff done. All right. The things that are going to help or hinder you. Well, I'll do what's in the middle of your month first. This is the Wheel of Fortune. And it can turn up or it can turn down. Sometimes you're down, sometimes you're up. But above the Emperor, it looks really good. Because usually that means it's going to be good luck. But you also have a disappointment here. So it's going to be topsy-turvy. You're going to have both. But the Emperor is stronger, so you're going to have, your luck is going to change, your luck is going to get better, and then it's going to turn down a little bit. You're going to have a little disappointment there. All right, over here we have the Moon card. This is in the help or hindering category. So this card is going to be, it can go either way. For some of you it might be helping, for some of you it might be hindering. The Moon card is about finding your way through the darkness. So you're going to be a little bit on your hands and knees trying to find your way around in the dark. But what you should do during that time, if something's happening where you don't really know what to do or what to choose, follow your gut. The wolf is there to tell you to listen to the howl of the wolf. Listen to your gut, your instincts. And this card is telling you that you will make it through the darkness. You just need to trust your gut. Okay? Then over here we have the Knight of Cups, and usually this is romance. Now, this is in the helping or hindering category, so it can be helping for some of you, and it can be a hindrance for others of you. But with the romance, you know, that's what love is. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down, sometimes it's exciting, sometimes it's dramatic. That's why some people stay out of it completely, because they don't want to deal with all that. But for some of you, this is going to be really like romance coming in, and it's going to be wonderful with the Wheel of Fortune, especially. Upturn in the romance. But for others of you, it's going to be a downturn where it's going to be the romance is kind of hindering you and getting in the way a little bit. That's why in this category it can go either way. I'm just going to judge it by the other cards that are around it, but with the Wheel of Fortune, it can go either way. It's like up or down. It's also above the money. too. It's about the money. So it can be that now that somebody has money, they're going to be coming around and try to romance you and take you out for dinner and the whole bit. But it is overall usually a really good card, the romance card. Okay, for me anyway, whenever I see that, that's how I interpret it. The obstacle that you have this month is the Page of Swords. I hate this card because it's a disappointment. But the thing is, whenever I see this, I always see her face and I think, oh, you're going to have like a minor cut, like a paper cut, okay? This is the card where it's a disappointment, but it's small because all of these crows are there to tell her, come on, man, it's not that big a deal, just get up. And she's not going to lay down on the floor and get upset about it and have a tantrum. She's just going to take a knee for a second and be like, damn it. And then she's going to get back up and keep going, okay? When disappointments like this happen, it's so that you can learn what doesn't work and then you can figure out what does, okay? So that's going to be a little bit of an obstacle. Now, if this was just along the path, I would say, oh, it's just like something that happens. But since it's an obstacle, that means you're going to take it a little bit more seriously than you should. It's going to kind of stick in your craw a little bit more than it should. So when something happens, instead of just getting over it so fast, it's going to kind of be in the back of your mind. You're going to think, why this happened? Why? But it happens to everybody. It's the same thing with the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to be up, and then you're going to have a slight down. I'm not saying you're going to go really far down. It's going to be a disappointment. It's not that big a deal. But that's what the Wheel of Fortune does. It goes around and around. So enjoy when it's up, and then when it's down, don't take it so seriously because it's going to go right back up again. And the thing is, with the Emperor, your luck is going to be much better than worrying about this one little disappointment. Okay? Your outcome is the Nine of Pentacles, which is somebody sitting on a pile of money and relaxed. So this is somebody who might have been stressing about money and thinking, oh my gosh, where's the money? I'm worried about it. But she's just relaxed now. She's just totally casual and laying there and relaxed. Okay? Because the money came, some kind of money, some kind of payout came, and now the Wheel of Fortune turned, and now she's like, okay, now I can relax a little bit. Okay? So that's looking pretty good. So I think these two have to do with each other. These two have to do with each other where something happens and you don't know maybe how to solve the problem, but you will. You'll find your way through the smog and the fog. You always do. Okay, now the other things that you have that are hidden from you are this card here, the Four of Swords. This is the Rest and Recovery card. It's just saying not to get too stressed out because you don't want to lower your immune system and get sick or anything like that. And it's also saying, like, mentally don't stress so much. Just relax a little bit. That's what this guy. Somebody else got this card too, and it was like, I'm really getting a sense of stress. Like, I'm even just getting a headache thinking about this. It's a little bit of stress. But the only thing that you have here to stress out about is this tiny disappointment. Everything else is really good. So I wouldn't waste your time stressing out about one little thing that happens. And you obviously do because it becomes your obstacle. But don't let it be your obstacle for very long because look at this. The Victory card. This is the Sun card. It means victory, success, warmth, happiness, joy. Okay? That's why you're not going to be doing this for too long. You're going to take it a little bit too seriously, but you're not going to do it for too long because then your Wheel of Fortune goes back up. Okay? Victory, success, happiness. And then this is the other thing. This is the last one that you have hidden from you. This is the Six of Cups. And this is saying that you need to let go of some things in the past that are not working. And you need to reach for something new that is working. Reach for something new that you want, that you're excited about. Because the reason that you should really go for it right now is because you have the Emperor who's giving you stuff. And you also have this, which is new romance coming in or romance happening. There's some kind of romance happening. Whether it's good or bad, there's romance happening. So reach for the new cup. Okay? Don't get stuck in the past. Or if you are in a romance with somebody, if you're thinking about having a romance with someone from the past, realize it's not going to be the same as it was and make it new. Make it new and fresh and exciting in the future. Okay, reach for the new cup. Reach for the new romance, the new happiness. Okay, now let's see what else you have here. I am going to use my Wizard's deck and I'm going to find out, what am I going to find out? The romance. Okay, let's go for this. Is the romance going to be a help or a hindrance? Let's find out. That's the only thing here that I really want to know. Like, I'm curious about. That's not clear. Okay, and there's two. And here is going to be the third one. And there's the three. The Hermit. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is about a lot of work, but working on something that you care about. It's something that you're skilled at, something you're passionate about. So I think this is looking like the romance is going to be some work. It's looking like it's going to be a little bit of work. And then the other thing is the High Priestess, which is saying that you're going to, I guess you are going to find your way through the darkness, because here you have the Moon and here you have the High Priestess. This card is about not really knowing where you're going, and this card is about instinctively figuring something out. And there's the Moon again. So, so you are going to figure out what you want to do in this relationship, or you are going to figure out what's going to happen with this romance. And it might be a little bit of work. And I also have the Hermit card. So the Hermit card is telling me that either you're going to be feeling lonely, or you're going to be feeling like the relationship is so much work that you can't even get time to yourself, because you're spending so much time working on this relationship, or working on this new romance that's happening. And I mean, that's the kind of thing that happens when you have a new romance. It kind of like engulfs your life, you know, and intrigue when somebody kind of likes you, and that is somebody that's approaching you, somebody that's liking you. So I would say that it looks like you kind of want to get stuff done, but you can't, because you're working so you're working on this relationship, like you're drawn towards it. You're drawn towards it, and then with the High Priestess as well. I think you're going to find out something about this person. You're going to find out something about this relationship that you're going to start thinking, I don't know if I want to dedicate my time to this. Do I want to dedicate my time to this? Because here you're starting to get your life together. And then this thing kind of throws you. And you're thinking, do I want to spend my time on this? Or do I want to spend my time getting this stuff done? And that might be where the disappointment comes in. Maybe you're going to be spending time on this new exciting thing and trying to figure out where it's going. And it's going to be messing up your little perfect life here that you've got going. Your little stuff. But it's exciting. I mean, I always say go for it, because even if you get hurt, or even if things don't work out, I mean, I don't know if I always go for it, but I'm just saying, you can be braver than me, okay? You go for it. Because when you take a chance on romance, even if you get hurt, I mean, you always learn something, right? You always learn something from a relationship. Okay, I'm going to give you a fate card now and a spiritual card. What is the fate for you for this month? Okay, we have a new relationship blossoms. A new relationship blossoms, and it might not be so perfect, because that's why you have a little bit of work there. A new relationship blossoms, and it might be a bit of a bumpy ride in the beginning, but you are going to find your way through. You are going to figure out what you want to do. Bumpy rides are sometimes the most exciting. I'm just going to say. All right, now here's the two things. Okay, these are two things. Spider. Okay, the Spider. These are your spiritual cards for the month. The Spider is about creative projects. Look at that beautiful web. Creative projects, okay? And then you also have restriction. Restriction. Okay, so this is probably about the relationship thing. This is probably where the disappointment comes in. You're probably going to see somebody or like somebody, or they're going to start liking you, and there's going to be an attraction there, but there's going to be restriction. There's going to be some reason that's probably what the disappointment is. There's going to be some reason that things are not going to go smoothly at the beginning, or that you can't get together at the beginning, even if you want to. And I think it's this. I think it's some kind of work that you're doing. Creative work, something creative. So it's going to be a balancing act, and that's probably why you have this one, the Temperance card. It's going to be a balancing act between this new relationship, this new love, and the creative stuff that you're trying to do. And I don't think that the new relationship is going to be a project. I think it's going to be a person. I don't think it's going to be your creative project is not the new passion. It's not the new romance. I really feel like this is a romance, whether you want one or not. I feel like there is some kind of intrigue where you like somebody, or they like you, they kind of approach you. I feel like they're going to be approaching you, and I feel like you're going to be doing something else. You're going to have a creative project, something that you want to work on, and it's going to impede on the relationship, or the relationship is going to impede on that, and you're going to have to balance the two. You're going to have to make it look effortless between this new exciting project that you're doing, and I don't even know if it's a new project, because I don't see new. I just see creative projects. It might be something that you're already working on. So you're going to have to balance between your creative side, your passion, the thing that you want to do, and this new thing, this new intrigue. And there's going to be some kind of restriction that's halting the stuff that's happening. It's like you're going to start and then stop. And then we'll have to see next month where it's going to go. But you're going to start and then it's going to be a stop. Doesn't mean it's over. It just means some kind of wall is going to go up. Whether it's your work or whether it's the other person or whether it's just life and circumstances. But that's where your little disappointment probably is going to be. But don't take it so hard, because then you have the victory card. Okay? So this looks like a lot of exciting things happening for you this month. There's going to be romance. There's going to be a creative project. There's going to be the Emperor there on your side. There's going to be your luck is going to change. And then your outcome is you sitting on some money. Okay? So have a wonderful month.